Tell us a little bit about your company.
JB Pointexter Company has 30-plus facilities around the U.S. and worldwide. We're mainly concerned with all the compliance activities in the U.S., and those permits are in the areas of air, hazardous waste, stormwater, and almost any of them with significant reporting and compliance concerns. We have several different business areas, and each of those have their own set of requirements and somewhat unique safety and environmental concerns. At the time we started on this, over 3 years ago, we had only 3 environmental health and safety professionals for the 8 companies and 30-plus plants. Trying to assure my management that we had good compliance and were able to maintain things was difficult, and we had a few problems. We had some regulatory violations, we paid a few penalties, had some late reporting, and it was difficult keeping up with all the requirements.
Before choosing ERA, how did you consider your options?
We considered a lot of different avenues. As I just said, we're not going to add a lot of people and have a professional at every plant keeping up with it. We looked at some of our internal software. We were using financial accounting software in various parts of the company that had certain modules that would give us a leg up. But bottom line, we had nothing in-house that would meet the overall needs of what we were trying to accomplish.
What problems did you face before using ERA software?
One of our companies, Federal Coach, had some issues just in how it collected the data and managed it. So method of data collection was one of our issues. We had to go through and correct errors found in old systems. We had multiple areas we were drawing from, and it all became very difficult. They were trying to incorporate actual purchase amounts to perform emission calculations over different time periods, and we just have data questions, things that we often call the laugh test, that these spreadsheets and things didn't match up to. So ERA cared about the data. We loaded or backloaded data from a historical standpoint, ran reports, compared them to what we'd filed with the agencies and what we felt those reports ought to be, and in the end we're quite happy with the implementation.
What are the benefits you've experienced since using ERA software?
Implementing the software was key to the overall impact that it was going to have on the company and helping us cut the workloads. We needed to get all the information in first, which was a major effort, go through the effort of extrapolating, going through the calculations, processing all the data, which took a lot of time. The software now does all that work for us. We even, in an semi-automated fashion, upload a lot of our data to the system, and we go to reports, pull a report, and we're done. That's letting our companies get back to being focused on prevention, pollution prevention, and a lot of the key management areas that we need to be working on. We had a pretty labor-intensive system. It was often difficult to validate, and ERA has given us a way to present to the individual plants something they can load into the system. The system now calculates the results. We have standardized data that comes out, and now, where in the past we had concerns and issues when personnel left or were changed, the process now continues without a glitch. We've greatly reduced the in-house data collection time and the time to validate, and since the implementation, we've not had a single penalty or violation for any of our environmental programs. Our corporate management's quite happy with all of that. We feel we've got the compliance activities under control, and I have to tell you that even at our quarterly executive management meetings, I get business unit presidents that tell me they sleep better at night, their mind's at rest, and they know that we've got things under control at their plants. There is a reduction in the work and the time allocated for our daily routines and firefighting, and now we can dedicate a lot more of our activity to proactive EHS issues.